My name is Sammy, I'm president of SUMASA. This organisation is very young still, so we're still sort of defining our mission and our goal. But primarily we see ourselves as representing the student body with our relationship with the university, with the Youth Institute, and other schools at Columbia. I think this is an important role. I think the student body is extremely diverse and needs some sort of representation. And this is it. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your interest in that project?
Okay, so I someday want to be a sustainability manager for a sports franchise. So I got a contact at the Great Sports Alliance in Oregon, and they're a nonprofit that's working with sports franchises throughout the country to help them reduce their environmental impacts, raise awareness among fans and business partners too. And they just had an event last month in Seattle, a Green Sports Summit, where they got people from different franchises to come and talk about what they've been doing to reduce their environmental effects. But next year, the summit they're going to have is going to be right here in New York. So I was talking to them, and they said that they would love for us to help them organize that event for next year. So if anyone else is interested, come talk to me, and then I'll talk to her, and start getting the ball rolling on that. Yeah, it's basically, I don't know how long it's still very early stages in organizing it, but once I get more information, I'll relay it. So
website, SUMASA.org. How many people in the room have been to it? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, I have a project and mission for all of you. Tell 3 of your classmates this week that this site exists. Tell them to go there, because it is everything that you need to know about what's going on, and it is really, with such a dispersed student body, it's a vital resource for what we're doing. And so if you get the emails, how many of you open your emails from us on Mondays at 3 p.m.? They'll come every Monday at 3 p.m. for the rest of the time. That's good. This is where it all comes from. We have a blog, and the top one is coming up right now, which is Happy Hour Tour Night. But all of that gets inputted by Nick and me throughout the week, so you can go there anytime and find out what the latest thing is that's happening, and then it just gets aggregated up into the newsletter, which is how it finds its way into your inbox. And then this is the calendar, which is a Google Calendar, and not everything that's up, there's more than we put on the newsletter because we don't want to inundate you with too much information, but we're keeping track of everything basically that people send us, and we're on a bunch of news lists and listservs and everything. So it's Columbia events, it's SUMASA events, it's New York City networking events, everything related to sustainability. You can sync this to your Google Calendar, it'll automatically just be there. So we're doing work for you, find out all about it already. It'll automatically be on your calendar. So please use these resources.
This is Andrea Moore. Everybody.
Hello.
Andrea's here to talk about her group.
So I'm a second year part-time student, and yes, I'm putting together a group with a bunch of other people that are in the program on women and sustainability. And so the idea is to focus on professional and personal development, and we're interested in having everybody get involved. But oh goodness, I didn't even
I wrote that. No.
Okay, yeah, so that says what we're striving to do overall. But to begin with, we want to put together a speaker series, probably starting this month, as well as a really interesting idea that we've gotten from speaking with other clubs on campus that are doing similar things from speaking with the business school, is doing workshops. I think this is something that's really appealed to a lot of people that we've spoken to. And so we're also going to be looking into doing that. Probably first one being in November on value propositioning and doing things similar like salary negotiations and any other kind of ideas that we're coming up with. So.
Andrea, can I ask a question?
Yes.
A lot of people want to know why. Why this group? Why now? Why you? Tell us a little bit about the motivation.
I should also apologize because I think I'm getting the sickness that seems to be somehow. Why I wanted to do this? I guess I wanted to have, so we have discussion groups, we have people come and speak to us, but I wanted to have a more discussion-based, have it more on it'll probably be on a smaller size just because of our program and everybody having so many other activities to do. And I think that there is a real big call for workshop, trying to understand how to work in a business environment.
Would that be, just adding to that, would that be the same event, or could we also think about a career fair really oriented for us, where it could be half of it like panels and bringing professionals, and then half of it just like, I don't know, networking? Because one of my concerns also is like lately, I mean, the career fairs I've gone to, seriously, it's like a joke. You are in the middle with 2,000 undergrads, whether they're the general career fair or the last one, which was more sustainability or environmental focus. I mean, those are offering internships that I don't think we have had yet a serious career fair for us, for people with experience. It doesn't need to be sustainability, but at least focusing on our program. And I think others, like business school, those are masters.
Yeah.
There was, you remember there was a networking event.
Yeah.
Just one.
It's not a, yeah, but
No, you want a serious.
that was networking with the New York. Also, my biggest concern as an international student is like this program and the managers of this program, they're so focused in this city. Not even in the States, it's in this city. And those networking events is with small organizations that are focused on this city. Come on, I don't know how many students in the database will come from abroad.
I think together, working as sort of decentralized teams, we can actually make a lot of this work happen. And our mission really is to increase student opportunity. So the things that you're talking about are our main concern, and we can find ways to do that beyond what we're already thinking about doing. Perhaps more simply, then yes, let's do it. For those who aren't here, we will send out some kind of communication about what this event is about and some summary. There's a video that we're doing. I don't know what the quality is like, but
That's great.
we're going to try and keep this organisation as transparent as possible. Big campus. As you know, we have a number of LEED certified buildings. But how many of you know where they are or why they're LEED certified? So, an idea that an idea is that we might perhaps develop a tour of these facilities for our students, Columbia University as a whole, and for outside visitors. This might be a good opportunity for us to sort of take what we learn in class, put it to practice, and Teresa from ISO is going to be project lead on this one. So,
Yeah, sure.
talk a little bit about this.
So we thought this would just be a good way to implement what we learned in class and learn more about what actually happens in the real world by using Columbia facilities. We actually have 4 buildings on Morningside campus. I don't know, the one you guys probably know is the northwest corner. It looks like a big cheeseburger. It's the newest building on campus. And we're working on a new campus now at Morningside, at Manhattanville, sorry. And that's also going to be LEED certified for neighborhood development plan. So there's a lot of things going on with LEED and sustainable buildings and technologies, and I think this would be a great way for our program to kind of own LEED and be able to show the community what we have and what we've done, and also promote what facilities have been doing. So this is definitely going to take a partnership between facilities, which has not yet been established, but we hope we can definitely do with them. So if any of you guys have either been on a tour of any type of LEED facilities at Columbia, like I heard that a few classes maybe have gone into the buildings and looked at the different technologies that we have, or if you're just interested in learning, or if you have any information at all and you want to help out, this is something I definitely want to do. So you can email me as an email right down. I think this is really exciting, and we're right here. You don't have to move, you don't have to take the subway. So I think it's a great opportunity. So let me know if you're interested in developing this, because I definitely want to do this.
Thank you. Thanks. Awesome project.
Just in the last SUMA General Assembly, served as an idea. Same way Inigo wanted a career fair. I wanted more international focus. I wanted to connect with more students. I wanted whatever. And other students started joining SUMA students, and then it became more than just that. The idea was to go to Rio Plus 20. It began because of this organization, this UCSU began because of Rio Plus 20, but it brought together a whole slew of students from different programs, undergrad to alumni to PhD level, who wanted to go, and in fact we were able to work together on something. We organized New York Plus 20 at the UN at the Ford Foundation. We went to Yale University connecting with other schools in sustainability and school forestry. We have a SUMA student named Scott who went to the US Congress, raised $2,000 for an organization. He biked from New York to DC. But we've done a couple of really cool things. We've partnered with very high-level people. That's us, doing an event with President of Ireland, Mary Robinson, interviewing Richard Branson. And in our New York Plus 20 event, we had ambassadors and the head of UNCSD joining. And we also plan to do this forum, since we're, in order for us to represent Columbia University formally at the United Nations, we had to be accredited by the Inter-School Governing Board. So we're accredited by the Columbia IGB. We are the only sustainability group in all of campus that focus on sustainability and brings together students from all levels, all schools, from engineering to CEPA to business to CSE on sustainability. But we have a lot of programs that are coming up, and
What's next?
John, we're going to do a project with SUMA. We're going to do a roundtable discussion. We're going to maybe have perhaps focus on the 5 focuses that SUMA has, which is policy, business, financial management, whatever, and maybe invite 2 or 3 sustainability expert professionals in each table. And you get to, in this roundtable, maybe have a small group of people. Actually, instead of them lecturing to us, it's us talking towards them and connecting with them and developing relationships with each other and with these sustainability professionals.
Also other ones, I've known, by the way. We have coming up, we have a high-level UNEP meeting. Hakim Steiner will be there. It's basically a civil society, major groups, Rio Plus 20, post-2015 development agenda event. We have accreditation, like Esperanza said, through UNCSD. So we're looking for people to represent us, to blog the event, live tweet from the event. We also have the Earth Institute Global Summit that we'd like to have a delegation, preferably with a lot of SUMA students. And then we have CSD 20, which will basically define the new high-level forum for sustainable development at the UN. That'll be in March. I think the main reason that we're here is because last year we had a lot of SUMA students. We had a lot of kids from CEPA, and many of them have moved on. So we only have a handful of graduate students at the moment. We do have a lot of undergraduate at the moment. So I think what we want to do is harness the power of the SUMA program and get students back into UCS and make these connections. And I've heard a lot of discussion about getting the SUMA name out there and connecting with people in the field and high-level personalities to boost the profile of the program. I think that's how Sammy and I have, we've discussed this. It's an incredible partnership opportunity for the both of us. We need the students. We need you. We need your minds to contribute to our success, and we can give you those opportunities, all of the events that we attend. So we'd love to have you. Tomorrow's our first official delegation